Good night, teacher and classmate. This is my fourth video about class plans, and in this video I'm going to talk about the topic interview to a famous person, and we are going to work with the students of second year of high school. As I told you, they have a level of B1.1. They already know a lot, so we are going to try to encourage them to go to the next level. So in this case, some objectives that we have in the listening is that to make them to understand information and maybe interviews of famous person that he can watch in news or maybe on YouTube or maybe in a web page. And on speaking, they will be able to express opinions, express likes and dislikes, and in reading they will be able to understand a biography of a person, and in a writing they will be able to create a simple essay about an interview of a people, of a person, of some people. So some methodology that we are going to use is, as in all the classes, communicated language teaching. We are going to work with audiolingual, ERCA method, didactic method, and also global method. Some strategies is to work on groups with the whole class and individual as a homework. So some strategies that we also have is the use of technology resources to make them to consolidate the knowledge through the music, and also is to recreate and scene of a famous person or imitated them. So as an anticipatory set, we are going to use one more time Move It On, the game Move It On, where they have to move by the verb, but in this case we are going to tell them the verb in past. They already know past tense, so we can work with them with this topic. So I begin telling them a verb in the past as played, liked, danced, and they make these movements, but trying to make that we understand that we are talking on past. So right now we are going to begin with the part of the input, the main teaching input. As I told you, we work with the ERCA method, so we begin with experience. In this case, we ask them about which people famous they know, what are their favorite famous people and why, and also we give a students an example of a famous people that the teacher likes, and we begin to make a discussion about likes and dislikes of the students and the teacher. As a reflection, we began to make them to understand what is important to becoming a famous person. If it's only physical, is emotional, maybe it's the talent, the qualities that the famous people have. So we began a discussion. We make them to understand the difference between every type of famous person. As you know, we have writers, we have singers, we have in this time the YouTubers, we have scientists. So we have a lot of types of famous person, and we need to make the students understand it. So in the modeling, as a conceptualization, we are going to divide the class on two groups. One group will be the ones that interview the other group. The group number 2 will have some targets with a description and the most important characteristic of a famous person, and they have to imitate, try to become on that person. In that case, I told that my student Pedro have to become on Brad Pitt. They have to they know them in movies, so he have to try to walk like them, and they have to learn, and they have to know the age, the likes, where they live, maybe how the name of his wife, the name of his daughters and sons, And with all this information, we have to combine the two groups. One interviewer going to interview a famous person, asking some basic questions. I taking note about what that person said, but here we need to know that the famous person will not tell the name of that famous person. The interviewer have to discover about who are we talking. So in this case, the interview finishes and we come to our places, and the group one that are the interviewer have to write a simple paragraph about what the famous person told and give an answer of who is it. And the second group have to give us explanation of how he feels or she feels with the interview, how he was, maybe how he expressed, if the question was correctly do it, if have mistakes or mispronunciations. So all of this also in a paragraph. So we have here the guide practice where the students give the teacher all the papers and we begin to ask the students. I have Maria papers and she gives that only working with 5 or of 10 pieces of papers, no more, because the time will be not enough. So we began with Maria, and she said that this person had 45 years, have five children, he's divorced, his wife was famous, the name is Jennifer Aniston, and then we asked that Maria guessed that this is Brad Pitt. So we asked to all the classes and the person that was Brad Pitt if it's correct, and she or he said yeah, it's correct. So the game begin with this. So finally, as independent practice, the students have the part that they have to write the paragraphs. They do this alone, but then give the students. We change here something. We first make a independent practice and then we have the guided practice with the help of the teacher. Finally, as a assignment, we have the evaluation between all the class, where they give their opinions, if the student is correct with the famous that have to guess, and the structure and how to express. We give opinions and have an auto evaluation between all of us. Finally, as a homework, we are going to send them a link of an internet page. We also have the app. This is called Lyric Trainer, and this page is about to complete simple lyrics. You have beginner, intermediate, difficult, upper, advanced, and they have to listen and choose the one correct answer to the song. They can choose whatever they want. So this is the homework. They have to choose one song, wherever. They have to play it and they have to send the score that they had to the teacher. This will be the note, and maybe as a teacher I hope that they continue playing this game. So two resources that we used was the flashcard with the description of the people with a picture of that famous person, and the other resources was the web page where they have to play with some songs, and this is interesting for them. I encourage them to practice their listening skills and also involving maybe English music and maybe share for the meaning of some words and learn more. So as I told you, the supplementary materials will be at the end of this video. I hope that the video is very clear about the class plan. This is everything. Thank you for watching and goodbye.